Here is the review for Chapter 11, going over a few questions from each section. Starting with the first one, I like this first part because it gives them a picture of each one of the shapes that they can use to help them practice. So the first one's a cone has blank flat surfaces, that would be 1. A cube, number 2, has 6 flat surfaces. Number 3, a cylinder has 2 flat surfaces. And number 4, a rectangular prism has 6 flat surfaces. I would also talk about how the square does not have any flat surfaces. It just has a curved surface all the way around. On lesson 11.2, the next section, it gives 2 shapes. They need to be able to combine those shapes and show which new shape it will make. The first one is a cone and a cube put together. You would be able to make the second shape. And 2 cylinders put together would make the first shape. On the back side of the review, going over lesson 3, it says use 3-dimensional shapes. So we know that if we take two 3-dimensional shapes and combine them, here's our new shape that was created. We're going to repeat that shape. So we have a cone and a rectangular prism. If we were to combine them, we would be able to make the first shape. And once again, the main thing to remember is once we combine those 2-dimensional shapes, it's like they are glued together. We can't take them apart and mix them up. Number 2, if we take a cylinder and a cube, glue them together, repeat it, we would be able to make the second shape. At the bottom, on lesson 5, that we are given real-world objects. If we were to trace the flat surfaces, we want to know which 2-dimensional shapes are made. So we want to know which 3-dimensional shapes contain a circle on one of the flat surfaces. That would be our cylinder, a circle on top and bottom, and our cone shape, circle on the bottom. Number 2, which one of those objects contains a rectangle? Well, that would be our card. Has a flat surface, that's a rectangle. The suitcase and the book. If that last part is tricky for your child to understand, get out those real objects such as a cereal box and trace it and look at that. Get out a pop can or some kind of container and trace it, and that will help them be able to see those 2-dimensional shapes.